Good morning. It's lovely to be with you this morning, and a special good morning to Glow, Shine, Illuminate, and all our under threes. It's lovely to be together again, and I've missed you. So I know there's been a lot going on for lots of people in the last few weeks, especially for all those children who have been going back to school or starting school for the first time or moving on to secondary school. You have all been in my heart and mind a lot over the last few weeks. So I hope it's been a good few weeks for you. So before we dive into the Psalms again, let's sing Happy Birthday. And I can tell you there are a lot of names in the bag today, so I hope you're in incredibly good voice. But we definitely need Birthday Bear to help us. Here he is. Oh, it looks like he's been rocking out to Power to Glow, Glow, Glow. Power to Glow, Glow, Glow. Can I take the glasses off for a moment? Is that okay? So, are we in good voice this morning, CSK? Let's have a sing together. La, 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 la. Oh, sounding good. You sound great. So, here we go. As I said, you're going to need a lot of voice this morning. And don't forget to sing happy birthdays to those that you know and love who may be with you in your house this morning. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. There's a big pile of paper. Here we go. George, Michelle, Tom, Keris, Bella, Anthony, Katie, keep going, Ezra, James, Charlotte, Nathan, Nearly There, Naomi, Joy, not me, somebody else, and Elijah. Happy birthday to you. I said there were a lot. September is clearly a very popular month for having a birthday in CSK. We hope that you've had a lovely day, and for those people who've got a birthday coming up this week, we hope you have a lovely time. Let's tidy up. Ready? Put them back in the bag. Say goodbye. Great. So, do you and your family have any idea how long our Psalm sermon series has been going on for now? Have a little chat. Call out how many weeks you think it's been. More than 3? Yeah, more than 5? Oh, not 20. Bit more than 8? It's been 10. This is our 10th week of looking at the Psalms, and we know that there are 150 Psalms. Don't panic. We're not going to be looking at them for 150 weeks. And can you remember the 7 different themes for the Psalms? Rachel talked about them in the very first week, and we looked at them as well in our slot together when I had all the different books. Can you call out some of those? Yes, there was trust, wasn't there? Trust. I'm looking at my piece of paper now. Thanksgiving, prophecy, historical, praise, wisdom, and lament. And we know that some of them, they don't just sit in one section. They could be in wisdom and lament, or they might be in thanksgiving and prophecy. But those are the 7 themes. So we are going to have a little think about the Psalms this morning. Can you remember any of the Psalms that we have read and looked at together? Oh, that's asking a lot now, isn't it? And you could say, well, Joy, you've got a piece of paper in front of you. That makes it much easier. That's true. Psalm 18. That's right. We looked at Psalm 18, Thanksgiving. We also thought about Psalm 46. And right at the beginning, Psalm 1. We started right at the beginning of the book of Psalms. And we've had lots of different themes, haven't we? We've talked about the steadfast love of God. We've talked about how fearfully and wonderfully made we are. And also we thought about God being our fortress. Now, today we're going to look at Psalm 130, and that is a psalm of lament. And I particularly want to look at one verse. But I was reflecting, I was looking back on all the psalms that we've read, And there's one theme that has really come out for me, and I've made a few little films to help us understand. So, enjoy.
God is with me when I go for a walk. God is with me when I'm reading a book. God is with me when I'm at CSK. God is with me when I go shopping. God is with me when I'm brushing my teeth. God is with me when I go to Chimes.
Hello Joy, lovely to see you again.
God is with me when I get home.
Well, I hope you enjoyed those little snapshots into what I've done today. And of course, some of those things we do every day. Well, brushing our teeth particularly, we should do every day, at least once, hopefully twice, maybe 3 times. But every time I started my little film with the words, God is with me when. Because as I've been reflecting on the Psalms, I've thought very much about the fact that whatever situation the psalmist is in, and whatever they've been talking to God about, whether it's Thanksgiving or whether actually they've been having a big cry out to God because they're really upset about something or angry about something, it comes down to the fact that they know that God is with them. Now, today's psalm is a Psalm 130, and I just want to read these 2 verses to you. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I put my hope. My soul waits for the Lord, more than watchmen wait for the morning, more than watchmen wait for the morning. Now, that wasn't me just repeating that last line, it's actually written like that. I wait for the Lord, and in his word I put my hope. We have needed to be reminded about hope lots of times this year, haven't we? And we know that our hope can be in God. So whatever you're doing this week, whatever you're doing today, remember that God is with you in whatever you are doing, and he will be with you in whatever you are doing this week. I'm looking forward to getting back into a crafts activity next week, and I'd like you to bring along a peg, all right? Just a normal wooden peg that you'd stick on the washing line. Make sure you ask before you take it out of the bag of pegs. And that's what you need for next week. And I'll let you know on Thursday the other things that you will need with it. But start to think about what we might be using it for. So let's just finish by praying together. Let's be still. Heavenly Father, I thank you that we can put our hope in you. We can wait on you, and we can take strength from your word. Help us to be like the psalmist, waiting for the morning and knowing that you will be with them. Amen. I look forward to seeing you next week, and I look forward to hearing how you're all getting on at school this week as well. Bye.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea.